G'day everyone, my name is Andy Dennis. I have opted for the awkward option of uploading a video instead of typing out my introduction. I am living here in Melbourne at the moment. I originally grew up down the coast in Warrnambool. Great place to grow up before moving here to Melbourne for boarding school at the age of 15. And then I ended up getting a scholarship to go to university in Queensland, where I did an undergraduate studies in law and communications business. It was at university that I got interested in mental health. Unfortunately, I lost a mate of mine from school to suicide, which sort of started a bit of a journey for me to understand a bit more about mental health, and particularly mental health in men. I got involved with a thing called Movember, and I ran that at university for a while before getting a job with them. I moved back down to Melbourne and worked with Movember for 2 to 3 years in a community engagement, business engagement role, which really, was able to open up the learnings, I guess, for me. I then went over to Europe. Took some time off and backpacked for about 2 years in the end. I got a job as a tour guide with Busabout, so travelling all over Europe, taking Aussies mainly, Kiwis and some Brits across Europe, and mainly stayed in Croatia, which was quite cool, up and down the coastline. Came back from there and worked on another sort of fundraising campaign, specifically with men, called Polished Man. I was the partnership manager there, and most recently, for the last year and a half, I've taken on a role with a group called Tomorrow Man as a facilitator. So it's in the space of redefining masculinity, essentially. So looking at the male stereotype, breaking it down, and I get to do that in 3 sort of main areas. So education, with high school boys, with sporting clubs, and also male-dominated workforces. So love that work, and after doing it for about a year and a half, I've sort of made the decision to jump in and fill my brain with more learning, and that's why I'm now choosing to do this graduate diploma. So very excited to start, very much looking forward to getting stuck into it and meeting some other people who are starting their journey or halfway through their journey, at the end of it. Please feel free to drop a comment below. I'll try to respond.